Okay, so here we are on the right side of the P-51 Mustang, and if you come up to the aircraft after it's down and the canopy's still on it, it's going to be pretty tough to get through without removing the canopy. Crash axe or anything else is going to have a hard time getting through this plastic. So, easy way to remove the canopy is the primary release is just to push in on this red button right here. The canopy should slide back on its own. For some reason it doesn't. You can push in on the tailing end of this, pull the handle out, and pull it back. You'll have to break some safety wire in the process, but that'll release the whole canopy, and you can pull the canopy off and throw it on the ground. Once you're in, then you can extract me using the procedure. I'm currently sitting in P-51 named Hell'er Bust, and as I would be at an air show, I'm strapped in the cockpit with my aircraft harness and parachute harness all hooked up. So to remove the harness, first thing you want to do is get the aircraft harness off. That's a very simple release with this single lever. That releases the entire aircraft 5-point harness. At that point, I'm just sitting in a seat pack parachute. Now, sitting in the parachute, this is an ideal lifting harness. So any emergency folks, you can just grab the harness and use this to lift me directly out of the aircraft. In addition, I'll have a helmet on, so there'll be an oxygen mask hooked up, as well as a comm cord hooked up to the helmet. But those will come off quickly as you pull me out of the aircraft. So again, just grab a hold of the parachute and drag me out of the aircraft. In the event the aircraft is still running and you want to start shutting stuff down, in the cockpit here we've got the throttle. You can pull it all the way back to retard the aircraft just to shut the engine off. Take the mixture control all the way back up to the idle cutoff position. You can also turn the fuel selector here off. In any of the positions you can go to the fuselage tank, or the fuel selector shut off right here can be pulled down to the off position. In addition, the mag switch here to the off position will shut down the engine. And as far as all electrical, the battery switch is over here on the right. You can simply take that from the up position where you'll find it to the down, and that'll disconnect all electrical power from the aircraft. Okay, if you come up to the P-51 Mustang and want to get the battery disconnected very, very quickly, battery is accessed here through the after-coolant service door at the front of the nose of the aircraft. Reach inside and it's a standard aviation quick disconnect. It's about a half a turn counterclockwise. The connector will come off the front of the lead acid battery, and all electrical power will be removed from the aircraft. Okay, on the P-51 Mustang, the hazardous things about the aircraft, there's two wing fuel tanks, one on each side of the aircraft, 92 gallons each side. They're in a fuel bladder that runs from the center of the aircraft out to this rib. In addition, we've got oil and hydraulic fluids in the nose of the engine, and we've got an oxygen tank here in the tail of the aircraft.